Yo, 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 just checking the mic. Think we sound all good. Damn, 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 damn. Yo, what's good, Shannon? What are you saying, bro? There you are first. RJ, is your favorite color yellow? No, my favorite color is not yellow. When's undercard? Undercard will be in 20 minutes. My favorite color is red and specifically burgundy. Love burgundy. But to be fair, I do find myself wearing a lot of like tan color as well. So I think that kind of like, you know, like that tan color, that might be like one of my favorites as well. Rossi, I believe, is Rashawn, yes. So feel free to let everyone know if you want them to watch. Currently just letting people join up. Again, if you don't want to play, if anybody is lurking or anything like that, I will just host an open lobby if they want. And then I'll just kind of watch. Or just let it play in the background. That is fine with me. I shall play a few games then. Why not? I don't even know what team I even want to use. Yeah, why not? Yeah, the undercard will be happening in like 10 minutes roughly. So probably like what? I'll probably fight one person on ranked by the time that happens. We'll get Rashawn's match. Do you like going by Rashawn or Rozzy? Because otherwise I'll just start calling you Rozzy. Oh, I switched too, man. That's... I don't know what's going on with this guy. Oh yeah, I forgot you had this jutsu. Oh wow. Every time I play this game, I'm like, I'm actually so bad now. Yeah, I started the open lobby and no one joined, so I was just like, well, What the hell is that hitbox? Oh, I'm dead. The lobby code doesn't work. Okay. It's because it's not in the lobby anymore. I have to make another one because nobody was here, so I thought, no one's joining. So I went on ranked. Okay. Oof, subbed right into the grab. I think after this, I'll probably start the set anyways. But yeah, nah, literally, if anybody wants to beat me at this game, now is the time. Because the way I am bad at this game now, it's ridiculous. See, that's not motivating. What do you mean? I want to beat people at their best. Yeah, that's fair. That's respectable. I'm just saying, like, because I've not played this game like properly. When I say properly, like sit down, played it, got better, blah blah blah, for like over 8-9 months now. So it's like I'll make an open lobby again. So I'll take down the pin. I'll make another code. It won't be for long because the set is gonna start in like 5 minutes. That's the title fight, agent. So we do undercards basically in this one. So you have the title fight, which is the first to 10. That will be Rashawn versus Funds. And then there's undercard fights, which are like first to 5 fights between other players, basically. So right now we've got Rozzy versus Savas, I think his name is Savas Ocean. So we got them first to 5. By the time they finish their first to 5, it will be the... Actually, you know what? Let me start it now. Because they're both ready now. You got, you know, some people. We'll just start now. The title fight will happen around 5. So I'll make a 4-man private. Alright, so Rosie and Savas, just join up, please. I'll change the stage as well. I think I'm gonna change to that sand stage, you know. Make sure there's a sand stage that I like. Not this one. Or should we just do crashing wave coast? You know what? In honor of poison, we shall do crashing waves coast. Oh, sorry, agent. Apologies. Alright, so Rosie, join up. And then we can start the first to 5. My phone has died, so I can't actually keep score, so I shall do it. I shall do it on stream. I'll keep score on stream. Alright, so we got Rosie versus Savas Ocean, first to 5. You lot can ready up now. We can get cracking. Oh, Rosie, I thought you was NA, you know. I genuinely thought you was NA. That's why I got an NA opponent. Otherwise, I would have got an EU opponent. I would now know for future. If it is super laggy to the point where you don't want to play, that is completely fine. I would just kind of host the open lobby until the title fight. That is completely fine. But yeah, Agent Sonic, you gotta get on these, cause I know that you're pretty good now. You came a long way. So I'll wait until I see, and then they can probably tell me what the connection's saying. It probably is laggy though. That's my guess. Hence why I'm not really commentating it. Mm. Is it super laggy? Delay? Yeah, I thought so. I can just make it open lobby if that's the case. If you don't want to play it, Rosie, just tell me, and then I'll just do an open lobby until 5. So just let me know. I'll count that as 1-0 if you're continuing. But whenever you want to stop, just tell me, and I shall do an open lobby until 5. And then I'll get you an actual EU versus EU title fight. We've got some upcoming title fights. Next week we'll have 3 fights actually, and one of them will actually be a 2v2. Nice. Rosie setting pace in the comeback. He said it's delayed, but man can still do a ting. He said I can still do a ting. It's upsetting because I feel like these two would have a they'd have a good fight if it wasn't. My guess was is not that delayed is MTD. Not that delayed? Like delay, not that delayed? That was my guess. Going to him? Yep. That should kill. Yep. Rosie set pace. He said, listen. He said, I was testing out the connection on the first one, but you see that second one. I forget all these grounded combos. Yo, what's good, Rauly? What are you saying, bro? You looking forward to your first to 10 versus Funds? Your debut title fight? You think you got this in the bag already, yeah? Think you're winning, that's it. Out here. Yo, alright, I'm back. I think that's 2-1 unless I missed something to Rosie. No, I'm not bored. I just had to deal with something. I had to attend to my little sister. That's literally all. So I didn't get to see that one because that's what I was muted. But I'm back now. Don't worry. Man's out here. Man's commentating now. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, maybe not. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Did I miss a match, by the way? Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm back now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm here. I know I've been absent, but I'm back. You missed a round. So I just missed this round just gone, yeah? Alright, cool. 1-1 though. So it's looking like a good one. I missed it, but it's looking like a good one. 1-1. Alright, boom. Going in for some pressure. Okay. So if I is holding back with Orochimaru. Going in for some jutsus. They don't use their chakra as much as like the higher level players. Like if you see like Rosie's not really like he's expending his studs, but he's still got a lot of chakra. Nice. With the Rasengan. Ooh, maybe should have went for a dash stop right there. Nice. Get punished from the landing frames. Thing is, I saw Rosie fight E, and he did a pretty good job, to be fair. Well, maybe he's used to fighting E, because obviously Rosie trains with E, so he's probably used to fighting E. Nice Chidori. Gets the conversion. This is probably going to go into ultimate, is my guess. Doesn't go into ultimate, okay. Oh, no, it goes into ultimate. Just missed it, though. Probably still went for the other one. I feel like that one's too easy to mess up. If you went for the grounded one, it would have been better. Like so. Nice. Ninja dash, ninja dash. It's actually true. Right here, right there, right there. That's what you hear when there's two Sasuke's on pitch. Nice Chidori. I genuinely feel like Chidori is Sasuke's best jutsu. Actually, Inferno Fireball, maybe. Maybe Inferno Fireball. I don't know. I think Chidori is just so good for so many reasons. So that's 3-1 Rosie, you know? Welcome, Ryoko? Ryoko Sakura? Would you like to be called Ryoko or Sakura? Because I've been calling you Sakura, but I've heard people call you Ryoko. So just correct me so I'm not calling you the wrong thing. Alright, cool, bet. I'll stick to Sakura then. Nice. Straight into up combo. The support tanks the up combo, okay. It's just always been English, I've just never changed it. I've literally just never changed it. It's just never changed it. But anyways, Rosie got the first round. Hitting these Rasengas left, right, and center. It seems like Savas is not ready for it. It's getting hit by so many Rasengas right now. Into air combo. Never mind. Into air combo again. Dragon Ball Z fight. Nice. What are we saying? Spin. That 10-10 jutsu I think is really good. It's just that if it didn't knock down on the last hit, it'd be better. Right now, Rosie is looking dominacious despite the delay. He looks like he's really dominating out here. Nice. Ooh, that's a good counter by Savas right there, because he could have got punished if he didn't. But good patience by Rosie. Into Jidoi? Battle. Ooh. Okay, nice. Air combo, never mind, gets the dash clash. Ooh, shouldn't have jumped. If he just pressured the Orochimaru, then he could have locked him into that pressure. But because he jumped and chakra dashed, left himself open to get puned. Yeah, guards aren't as strong in this game, Agent Sonic. I feel like they should buff guard a little bit, but I feel like guards being like weaker than Storm 4 like makes it harder for people to play a runaway playstyle. So because of that reason, it's harder to play that runaway playstyle. It's like I don't mind it being weaker than Storm 4, maybe just not this week. So now it's 4-1 to Rosie. So this is Rosie's match point. If Rosie wins this, then it's curtains. So match point. Is Rosie going to confirm the dub, or is Ocean going to do some adaptation? Last stream, we saw Sunny Slayer make a full comeback on Sarasa. So it's not impossible. Savas has just got to adapt and see what's going on. But the subs are flying off both of them right now. Rosie has made the change in team as well. His team is actually very similar to mine. If you just take off Guy and put in Shikamaru, that's me. We even Minato as well. I put Minato with them too sometimes. Nice. Thing is, Orochimaru, I feel like is an underrated character as well. I think Orochimaru can be really, really good. Nice. Just jump over. Nice punish. It does seem like Rossi has a little bit of an edge here. But Savas comes in with the jutsu. Nice, going to infinites. Ooh, cheeky punish right there. I see you. Nah, he did it too late. And there combo. Nice. Ooh, went in for the grab. Okay. Dashed up? No, dashed up. He's making good use of the Kakashi double Sharingan jutsu because Savas is not really moving around as much. He's just falling into it. Nice. Okay. Dragon Ball Z fight yet again. Nice counter. One thing I do know about Savas is that he loves a counter. He loves a counter. Look, see? He loves a counter, fam. That's one thing I know about Savas. He loves it. Nice. Oh, goes for the grab. Could have charged from chakra there. Nice. Get rid of Orochimaru. Nice patience. Nice patience. If they go for they should make it difficult to use your supports to escape a combo. Well, the thing is, there's multiple ways to shut down a support. Like using in a panicked way. So I don't think that's an issue. I just think that is a lot of people don't use the tools. Like for example, if you watch high level play, blue dashing and also certain characters combos deal with that very nicely. And they even made it now so air jutsus, a lot of air jutsus are easier to interrupt as well. They did that in the latest patch they did actually a few months ago. So now even if you're in the air on the floor, blue dashing is a very strong way of dealing with that. So I don't really have a problem with how it is now. It literally just comes down to resource management, which I kind of like. Something that I've said is that this game rewards fundamental based players. Players who are fundamentally smart and play off of resources that they check, okay, this person's up, this is up, they have this. Like, there's very rewarding of that in this game. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Hey, your fight starts in 10 minutes, so all good. Also, welcome to the stream funds. They hurt me. It had to be done, funds. You know it had to be done. They've nerfed so much supports in this game to the point where I feel like there are some supports that still need attention too. But overall, I think it's kind of cool, to be honest. Like, what support really is like what support really is as dumb as like release Hinata and Ashura, for example. Them two on release when the game came out was ridiculous. Or how Karin was meta at one point and Samari, and like those lot were just infuriating. Like generally crazy. Also has to be. It's been a chill stream so far, actually, fun. Right now, you've got the undercard going on. Rossi is looking like he's gonna win, but Savas is putting up a fight as well. I was being off mic for a bit because I had to deal with like some family stuff, but no, literally, like, it's going decent. Just a chill stream so far. No complaints, no complaints. Because support gauge gives you... Yeah, but I think that's what they should remove. I think the storm gauge being maxed out should not give you your supports back. It can give you a chakra back, I don't mind. If you want to give you a full set of chakra back, that's fine. But I don't think that it should give you your supports back. I think that is the change that I would make. If you get a full chakra, if you get a full storm gauge, it doesn't give you your supports back. I mean, there are some supports that fill up quickly is fine because their support jutsu isn't as strong. People who are good supports, also, I believe Rossi won that, right? I'm pretty sure Rossi just won that game. If he did, then that's the end of the set. I was too busy talking. Rosie, do you think we are getting any patches? I don't know. But yeah, I believe that Rosie just won that. That's 5-1 to Rosie. Can I get a check on that? Roger, let me go back on the stream. Because I don't want to get anything wrong. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Savas won that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Savas won that. Sorry, it's 4-2. Listen, this is why I got to check, because last time, Tricky G-checked me. Tricky said, hey. It was 9-6. Nice grab. I like E coming through. What's good, E? What's good? E currently isn't here to why he isn't commentating with me, but man came in. No, it's cool, I checked. It's 4-2 to Rosie. Like I said, Savas could come back. We shall see. Right now though, Rosie is setting pace. Nice heartbreak pill. Probably should not have grabbed though. Actually, could have grabbed. Do you see? Nice. Ooh. Gotta be careful with them counters. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with them counters. Oh, what's good, Chris? Love to see it. Can I fight? If anybody wants to fight in the undercards or anything like that, add me on Discord. My Discord name is my YouTube name. And then message me, and I will keep it in mind for any undercards. Next week, we got 3 fights next week. Confirmed. 2 of the fights have set dates. One will be on Wednesday, and one will be on Friday. And the other one, most likely, will be on Tuesday. But we have 3 fights next week. So a lot of space for undercards. There's 6 undercard potentials. Because we only do a max of 2 undercard fights in a stream. So Chris, when are you gonna get on the fight, bro? When you getting on the fight, Chris? Nice art break pill. Okay, I see Savas turning up a little piece. All right. Savas playing a little bit more neutral now than he was playing before, so love to see that. Ooh, okay. Up combo. Ooh, probably should have finished it when he went for a chakra dash there, but still confirmed and came back and secured the round. Is it? Are we gonna see a Savas comeback? Yo, Rosie, you can get nervous. You have a couple today, some money matches, fairs, but you gotta be on here though, Chris. Even if I've got a money match, I'll host it. You gotta be here. I'm trying to see you turn up. But wherever you're having your money matches, if you tell me where the stream is, I'll come in and watch. Like if it's like streamed or anything like that. I know TGT tends to stream one of those money matches. I think he had one yesterday. I don't know who TGT was fighting yesterday. You got me, I'm down, bro. I got you covered, bro. If I can get you a person, I gotta get you a worthy person because you're a strong player. That grab did damage. Savas is on this comeback arc. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Savas on this comeback? Hold on a minute. Savas on this comeback? The last Naruto was working really good for him. But yeah, Chris, message me on Discord and man will get you someone worthy. Job's not finished. Savas went back to his main team. He said, listen, he's getting too close for comfort now. I'm not having it. Oh yeah, Sadine versus Russa. We have a title fight next week as well. Just to let you know. So we got before this title fight, I'll tell you what fights we have for next week. So before Rudy and Fun start, I'll let you guys know. Nice. Rosie, I told you, Rosie, he said Savas was getting a bit too close for comfort, so Rosie's got to turn up again. He got too comfy. Rosie's like, yeah, I got this. And now look. Nice outbreak pill. That's an E special if I've ever seen one. Nice. I would love to see oh yeah, Russia. Okay, I need to remember that Rosie's EU. Cause I was gonna say Rosie versus Dark Killer, but I forget that Rosie's EU, so I've got to get him some EU opponents. By T-Day, did you mean RJ? Or are you talking to someone else? You're talking about Boruto, Naruto, and EMS Sasuke are viable and good. Boruto, Naruto, I wouldn't bring to competitive play. Not because I think he's bad. I just think that he doesn't do enough. Because you can make him work. His defensive jutsu is actually pretty good because you convert off of the air and the floor. It's just that it hits once. So a lot of people will just sub mash it. They'll see it, they'll just sub and they'll keep mashing. And then EMS Sasuke, I think can set pace. Again, it's more his jutsus are that's kind of what lets him down. Boruto, Naruto, yeah. That's the one where in combo he transforms into the cloak, like mid combo. The blue dashing is blue dashing. Hold on a minute. Go on. Hold on a minute. Into air combo. Ooh, tried to sneak in a little grab reset there. 10-10 coming in to save the day. Got that 10-10 insurance. Nice. Caught Rosie had no subs. He has to be careful now. Ooh. And he got clipped. Is someone's gonna bring it back? Oh. I'll be honest, I thought Rosie had it. I was like, yeah, Rosie's gonna win. Like straight up. And then I seen Severs play a little bit more neutral now. Because Severs is a very mashy person, right? Severs playing a little bit more neutral, playing off that last Naruto a bit more. And then he just set pace all over again. I'm thinking, yo, hold on. But I can't count Rosie out though, because Rosie, Rosie's doing his thing. Nice jutsu. Nice. Okay, we're getting some. Yeah, he's using his switch a bit more as well. Okay. He has to sub that. Yep. Unlucky with the grab. Naruto's going to come and save the day. Probably should have used the clone jutsu. Would have been better, but it's fine. Right now, Savas Ocean has made a 180 comeback. Are we going to have a Sanin versus Sarasa 2.0? Oh, nice counter dash, but broke his guard. And he's got no subs, but he went for the grab. I don't think you can combo after this grab. What's for breakfast? Jumped over that, nice. Oh, he had him and then he jump dash again. Nice. Blue dash. Ooh, 10-10 come and save the day. Oh, see, Rosie's playing on defense. Hold on. Opening up with that break pill. He still kept saving the combo. Oh, is it going to go down to the final round? Oh, nah. Surely. It's close. It could go either way. Ooh, Savas is not looking good. Savas and Rosie just came back. Holy. Holy, yo, Rosie, I know you were sweating. I know you were sweating. I know you were sweating. You got a bit nervous. You got a bit nervous. GG's, guys, though. GG's. You missed the undercard, Joseph, but the title fight is about to start. But I will be talking about our upcoming fights before the title fight starts, though. But GG's to both of you guys. I know that it was EU to NA, so I appreciate the fact that, you know, it was still playable for you lot. You lot both showed, you know, some good skills. Well, hopefully see you both on some more undercard fights. I would love to see you both on more undercard fights. Rosie, all it means is that you go back, you reflect, and you do better, and then when you come back to fight, you set pace. But you both did well. It was very entertaining. Like I said, I thought that Savas was about to make a Sanin comeback right there. But GG's to you both. Now, we got the title fight. Funds versus Rudy. Both of you get in here. Do not ready up while I talk about our upcoming fights that we have next week. So, the upcoming fights that we have next week. We have Sanin Slayer versus Sarasa on Tuesday. Yeah. That had to be a main fight. It had to be a main fight. By how Sanin Slayer came back on Sarasa in that first of 5, it had to be a main fight. I had to speak to them both. I had to get that cooking. On Friday, Sanin Slayer makes another appearance versus Sempo. As you know, Sampo is probably one of the best Hagoromas in the game. Sunny Player said, I want to fight. He said he wants matches. So he's got 2 matches next week. You're going to see him twice next week. Is he going to take both or is he not? And then, right? And then, on Wednesday, we have our first 2v2. It'll be Rage and Ryoko Sakura versus Henry and Ramen. That will happen on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll accept it, Chris. That will happen on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that. That one, I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to all these fights, to be honest. But due to the fact that that being the first 2v2, yeah. I need some of that. How'd you get a main fight? I want to fight someone big. If it's a skill level thing. At the end of the day, you need to reach a certain skill level. If you beat a lot of people in the undercard fights, like if you're back-to-back W's, and if you also show that you can beat and stand your own against somebody strong in the undercard, because strong people can fight in the undercard too. If you keep winning undercard fights, I'll eventually put you up against people who are better and better. And if you just keep winning and winning and winning, and you earn that title fight, then you can run that. That's how it works. The title fights, I'm picky. You can't just get a title fight just because. But the undercard fights, you can have that all day long. If anyone wants an undercard fight, I can sort you out. But title fights, I'm picky. It's got to be entertaining. Like you saw last time, Henry versus Ramen. We saw how epic that set was. iPal versus Ramen. That was epic too. You see what I'm saying? Who we have? We had Funds. Oh, who did Funds fight? What's his name? It says pending. Hold on, I should say. It should say I have. Hold on, let me restart Discord because I did accept your friend request, Chris. Hold on. Okay, I accepted it again. I'll message you just in case. Can different regions play if both players accept? Exactly. If both players accept different regions, I'll allow it. But other than that, I won't put you up against another region intentionally. Like for example, Rozzy fought Savas because I just thought Rozzy was NA, not because I put him up against an NA player. He said it was. They said it was both fine to play. It was delayed, but it was okay. So they had their fight. But unless both players agree, I will always keep it region locked. Like always. But yeah, hopefully we can get Chris in some fights. Hopefully Agent Sonic comes on some fights as well. Those two are some good players too. Hopefully we see more of Rozzy and Savas and some new contenders as well. I might potentially get someone big to come on for one of these. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't think anyone's gonna expect it. But hopefully I can. But yeah, so Roy and Funds are in here. So I'm gonna deepen this. But the title fight is about to begin. You didn't hear, I'll unpin this real quick. I don't have thingy here, so if you don't want to check me on the scores, by all means check me on the scores. Am I still training players? Yeah, I'm still training people. I train Savas. We only recently started though, like properly. But Ramen as well. I teach Ramen, and I recently started training Henry. Actually, I'm gonna be training Henry and Ramen because they got a 2v2 upcoming tournament. So I'm gonna be training Henry and Ramen for that tournament, and also there's 2v2 coming as well. So yeah, I still train people. Yeah, but Sanin didn't lose to Sarasa. Sanin won 5-4 to Sarasa. I also know Sanin as a player, and even if you lose a title fight, the level of play that both Sanin and Sarasa play is at a high level. Whereas your level of play is good, but it is not of a high level yet. So you kind of need to get better as a player before you get a title fight right now. Agent, bro, I got you covered too. You're my guy. Anywho, we've left these two people waiting long enough. Rauly, you can ready up now. Let's get this title fight underway. Is Rauly here? I don't know if you can hear me. Let me message in the Discord. Yep, there we go. We started it. All right. Round 1, Funds versus Rauly. Now, like I said, Rauly asked this. He should display the very high level gameplay. So, you know, we can see the level of play. Is he going to get bodied by Funds? Is Funds going to set pace? Funds is a top 10, debatably top 5 player. So, you know what I mean? Let's see how this goes. Are you only doing Storm Connections? No, I teach on Storm 4 as well. But most people I teach do have play Storm Connections right now. But I do teach on Storm 4 still. Nice. So Rudy's come out with some Hanzo. This is the second player that I've seen bring out Hanzo. Now I do think that Hanzo and Karin are really, really good together. So it is interesting to see that. But the only thing this team lacks is a neutral. Now Kabuto can add to neutral, so it can be pretty decent, but we can see how that goes. We know with puppets that you want to close the gap often. You want to keep that gap like tight against puppets. You don't want to give them the space to kind of do whatever they want to do. But Rauly currently on no subs as we speak. Setting up the pace as well. Hold on a minute. Nice. Air combo time. Potentially, yeah. I spoke to Gross James, and Gross James, who is somebody who mostly plays Storm 4, We might, maybe I might introduce some undercard Storm 4 or some main event Storm 4, depending on how everyone feels. If most people are okay with seeing Storm 4 and they want to see Storm 4 sets, then I can arrange that. That is completely fine. Ooh. How I know that Funds is serious is that sometimes Funds brings out Chio a lot of the time, but this time Funds is bringing out Conqueror. Now, last time I seen them both play, Rauly told me that he beat Funds in this set. So I want to see if Rauly can portray that here. And right now, Funds is setting pace. He's on his way to a 2-stock as we speak. He's got a hefty green bar. Rauly's got to do something different if he wants to bring this back. He's Maze of Storm. Rosie, that's fine. So what you can do, if that's the case, next time I'll get you someone that I feel like is pretty strong. Actually, Agent Sonic. Because I think Agent Sonic is pretty strong. You can fight an undercard against Agent Sonic. I will do a deal with you. If you win that undercard, then we'll see. I'll generally consider it. Like, nothing is guaranteed, like I said. I don't guarantee anything in title fights. It's something that has to be earned. And obviously, if I know you as a player, then I can vouch for you myself. So that's completely fine. So that is 1-0 to Funds. Funds loves setting pace at the start. I clocked. Every time we do these, Funds likes to set pace at the start. He comes out strong. I've realized. Have you tried Evo, RJ, and what are your thoughts? I tried a bit of Evolution, not too much, but there's no complaints. It's a good game. I cannot front. Few changes I would make, few changes I'd consider, but it's pretty good. I think a lot of people would enjoy Evo if it were a bigger community on it. Fans currently on 0 stars as you see. Rauly be taking full advantage. He's really going to apply the pressure with Hanzo as well. One thing I see is I don't really see many people use Hanzo's Ibuse. And I think Hanzo's Ibuse is really good because even if you interrupt him, it comes out. Similar to like Gareth Sancho. I'll check the DMs after, Chris, just because like I have the chat up and like I'm not going to be able to type and whatever. So after like the set at least, I'll look at the DMs because I did generally read it, but like I said, I'm talking here, I'm replying, so give me after and I'll let you know. Yo, what's good, Black Dragon? I don't know what you're talking about. When you said you never hit me back, did you? I don't understand. Nice grab. Ooh, straight into awakening, using the advantage of the grab stun. Now he's gonna apply serious pressure here. He has to, otherwise he needs to secure this early round. It'd be nice grab. That was a good grab. So much damage as well. He has to sub that right now, applying serious pressure to Funds. Hanzo is a very... Oh! Funds, that was rude. Punisher, you need to check your Discord, bro. You were supposed to fight today. You were supposed to fight on the undercard today. You need to check your Discord, brother. Nice, throw in the paper bomb. Okay, so Rudy is a very aggressive player. Like, I knew he was aggressive before, but I feel like Dark Killer didn't really push him heavy. So now I'm seeing a side of him. He's a very aggressive player. But Funz being a very defensive player, it literally comes down to, can his aggression outweigh Funz's defense? Because we know that Funz love a defensive play. And with that double puppet guard, it's going to be a long day. Bars. Sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. I'm just lyrical, you know? And confirmed with the Kawaki Jutsu. Right now, Funz is looking strong. Funz is looking very strong right now. Is Rudy gonna make a change? It seems like Rudy's gonna change up his team. Because that's what I was saying before. You need someone that can pressure at all times. Rudy's team is good for if he's not fighting puppets. If he's not fighting puppets and he's fighting another kind of aggressive player, I would say, like Regs versus Regs, then I guess he can flex it. But with somebody who's playing puppets and good defense, you want something that can kind of challenge it. This is where counter picking puppets come in clutch. So now this is more like it. This is more like it. You got Hagoromo that spawns on top of Kankuro. You got to zoning with Sarada as well with the kunai. And then you still got Kabuto doing this thing with the snakes and the dragons. This, I feel like he will give Funz a lot harder time than the team that he had before. So let's see how this plays out. Is this going to make a big change to Rudy's gameplay, or is Funz still going to dominate? What is going to go on from here? Right now, Funz is, again, on the defense, 1 sub. He's currently got red guard as well. Never mind. See, Rudy's being careful with that counter, and there it is. But the can't counter kunai, though. Nice. Ooh, nice. Go on. Here we go. Straight into Jutsu. We go from there. Straight into air combo. Okay. I don't really see many people use Hagoroma's other jutsu as a support, but you know, it could be unintentional, could be. Maybe something I don't know. Right now, Rudy's got a bit of a health lead, but again, he is an aggressive player, so I do expect Rudy to not necessarily play off of that health lead, but trusting in his offense to kind of just keep pressuring him. Like I said, you don't want to give a puppet too much space. Give a puppet space, they'll kill you. Nice. Nice. Going there for the grab. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Ooh, straight into pressure. Now, I also know that Rudy also plays puppets. But maybe he's not really interested in the puppet mirror as well. Because I know Rudy does play puppets too. Go on, hits off the jutsu confirm. Never mind, subs to jutsu. You don't want to get by that jutsu because that jutsu does hurt. And Rudy is doing a lot better as well. Really pressuring Funz. Funz have currently got 0 subs as we speak. Sarada is good against puppets. Bait's out the sub but gets hit by the kunai. So it literally kept nice bait again with the jail patience. See, that's what I'm saying. Rudy's aggressive, but he's also being a bit patient as well. He's not just mashing. He's not mindlessly mashing. He knows that. He knows what the options is. Hagoromo going to give him that space to close the gap? There we go. See? Yep. That's why I said Hagoromo is going to be good, because you can't just sit there and chill when you see Hagoromo. But the downside is that Hagoromo goes on a very long support cooldown, so he's going to have to use that wisely. You only got 1 shot to close the gap. Nice. Straight there combo. Funz currently got 0 subs. Now is the time for him to do serious damage if he gets close to him. But Hagoromo is coming up as well, so it's looking like the stars are aligning. Straight into air combo, but doesn't have the chakra to convert, and Kawaki getting in the way. He's still going to keep that pressure up as well. Nice Hagoromo usage. And he gets his Hagoromo back because the storm gauge fills up as well. There's Hagoromo again, breaks his guard, but uses both his supports now. This might make it so he has to go on a long cooldown here. But Kabuto is going to come up. Nice jail. Here's the jail again. Breaks the guard. Nice. Into air combo. Nice. You're going in. Going in again. Let's go from here. Nice. Ooh. And there is the complete turnaround. I told you it was his team. I said it from the get-go. I said it was his team. His team was not puppet, was puppet, too puppet friendly. He needs a team that's not puppet friendly. Now Hagoromo, he needed that change. And the Saradar as well. He's really good with jails though, I must say. He's jailing with Saradar. He has the good patience as well. It's really, really good. RJ is switching viable because it doesn't seem that the top tiers do it. Top tier players do it. Switching is very viable. Switching is so viable that if you don't do it, I generally feel like it puts you at a disadvantage. The thing is about switching in this game compared to Storm 4, switching in Storm 4 is a way of life. You switch all the time. If you're not switching, you're not breathing, right? Whereas this game, switching, you got to see as a resource. Switching is the equivalent of a support. You switch with a purpose. Blue dashing is considerably OP in this game. We spoke about this with IPAL and funds as well. But it's just that you don't spam switching like you do in Storm 4. You want to kind of switch again for a purpose in this game. You can play this game obviously with a point character with 2 supports, but the thing is that you can become a little bit too predictable by doing so at times. A good player can read it pretty well, but it is still a playstyle that you can be very successful with if done right. But you will see a lot of players like Henry, Ramen, iPower as well does it. Fun sometimes does it as well. And to be fair, I've seen Rudy do it a couple times when in a set versus Dark Killer, where they will switch and use the blue dash. Ramen is very good with switching. Very good with switching, actually. Of course. I already said you can play this game without switching. Especially against puppets, because what he's doing is that reason why he's not switching is because he wants to abuse Saradar. He wants to abuse Saradar. There's no point in this specific matchup because puppets are a gimmick. Puppets are a gimmick. You have to play the puppet game. So you're not playing normal Storm when there's a puppet on the match. You literally have to change how you play the game. And against puppets, it makes sense to abuse Saradar and abuse Hagoromo's jutsu, which spawns on top of the puppet player to kind of open the gap for you. So again, you have to play almost completely different to how you would normally play as soon as there's a puppet on the screen. Exactly, Agent. It depends on your style. But there's a lot of things that blue dashing gives you for less resource as well. But if I'm fighting puppets, yeah, I'm doing the same thing Rudy is. I ain't switching like that. I'm about to pick a good puppet character and some 2 annoying supports and fight that puppet. I feel like fighting puppets, that's what you gotta do. Because even if you blue dash, that puppet can get in the way of the blue dash. So it's not as reliable versus puppets specifically. Nice. So that is 2-2. Rudy bringing it back. Rudy is bringing it back. We got a set, guys. We got a set. A lot of people have hyped up Rudy to why I gave him this opportunity, because I never seen Rudy play apart from when he fought Dark Killer, which I feel like Dark Killer didn't pressure him much. But Rudy was saying it, Funds was saying it, I think Chris was saying, I think Rudy was in Chris's top 10 in NA actually. So I was like, well, a lot of people are backing Rudy, so I got to give him this opportunity, and he's not letting me down. At first I thought Funds was about to wash him, and then he switched teams and started setting pace. So we'll see what goes on from here. And the Funds, did Funds switch his team? I don't think he did. Rudy's really good. That's what I'm saying. He's showing it. He's showing his own very high level skill right now. Rudy is. Nice. Nice hit tag right there. Love to see. Nice. Into air combo. Nice block. See, that's what I'm saying. Funds is really good defensively. It's just Rudy's playstyle is like overwhelming aggression. And that's good against puppets, especially with Sarada, because you want to abuse that kunai. You want to abuse it. Where are you going? Come back here. Don't go anywhere. I don't know where you're running to. Come here. That's what you want. Yeah, I didn't know that was J Smooth. Nice coming through, J Smooth, my guy. Nice. Straight into Jutsu. Nice. Ooh, nice tag. Right now, Funds did secure the round, so Rui's got a beat to make a comeback. Like I said, you can never count out Funds ever. Ever. I will never count out Funds from a set. It will never happen. There we go. What are we cooking? What's the breakfast? No, we're still going on an infinite. Any mix? Any reset? No, okay. Just drop the combo. Alright. You're playing neutral game. Nice. Just one, bro. The fact that you can chakra dash and hold guard. Can we talk about it, please? The fact that you can chakra dash and hold guard is crazy. So that is 3-2. Well, Chris, like Funds told me that last set that he had that he won against Funds, so could go either way. Maybe Rudy, you know, he stepped up. Who knows? Right now, the favorite to win is Funds. 59%. Rudy's got 41%. Not even MGD. There's so many people that, so many characters that get used. The most common character right now is probably Kabuto support, but so many characters get used. I've seen Tobi Rama. I've seen obviously Hagoromo, even on point from Senpo. I've seen obviously the last Naruto. I've seen Karen Sosuke, Tell Beast Bomb Sosuke. There's a lot of, obviously you got Kankuro, Chio. There's a lot of characters I can see. Watch the fight between Ramen and Henry and stuff like that as well. No, I think Rudy's got a chance. I don't think he says clear cut. It does seem like Funds has got a little bit of an edge over Rudy, but it's not so big that I'm counting Rudy out. Do you know what I mean? It's just that Rudy has to really do something to change. Like before the set versus Ramen and Henry, I actually thought Henry had it, and then Ramen made a switch up, and then I thought Ramen had it, and then Henry made a switch up, and then it was just. So you never know. You can never count someone out in the long set. A first to 10, you've got so much time to catch the download and make that adjustment. It's not like a first to 3 or even a first to 5 where you don't got that much time. So, you know, there's different stages of a first to 10 that we got to look at here. Big counter. Nice. Didn't go for a chakra dash. Just came in, you know, playing it a bit slow. I respect that. Nice. Close the gap, charge some chakra, nice. Straight into pressure, okay. Managed to slip out. Nice. He's really good at directional jumps, you know. Which is good for Sarada as well. Sarada loves a directional jump. If you've seen Playco play Sarada, especially in Storm 4, directional jump galore everywhere. Yeah, see? Puppet just getting in the way. Nice. Oof. Dodging Hagoromo right there. But he's got Hagoromo back because his Storm Gauge filled up, so he can use that again if he needs to. Is iPod going to play anytime soon? I've not got through to iPod right now. He probably won't play next week, so if he is, maybe in 2 weeks time, but I can't guarantee anything right now. Nice. Oof, Rudy's currently on no subs. It's looking techie, and Funds has declared it. That's what I'm saying. If iPod Funds does have a bit of an edge here. I don't know what Rudy did make a change, but it looks like he needs to do a little bit more. He did win 2 rounds straight away, but we'll see. Nice. Hit him with the tag. Funds currently on no subs. Is Rudy going to capitalize? He doesn't have a lot of chakra to work with. Gets caught lacking. Ooh, Kawaki said get out of here. Nice, and then he's pressuring for far away, allowing his subs to come back so he can literally just chill, play off his resources. His chakra is coming back now, wasting time on the floor. There we go, getting in the way. What are we saying? I think Hagoroma's working. I just think that because obviously he's only using Hagoroma as a support, Hagoroma is gone for so long. Like he's gone for so long. I just feel like someone like Shizui would be better here, maybe, because they will see you can't block Shizui, you can't, takes a bit long to come back, and you can play him on point as well and still do really good. So I don't know. I think Hagoroma is working. It's just the cooldown. He's gone for so long, but he is coming back though. You did catch him lacking. Ooh, I don't know why you say Joe. That would have kept him in a combo right there. Nice. iPod getting his rematch. Bro, I'm pretty sure iPod wants his rematch, and I'm sure that Ramen would be happy to. But I'm so sure iPod would want. Nice art break pill. Into grab that confirms the round. And there we go. I told you can't count Rudy out. He's putting up a big fight right now. Nice patience, dodging that Hagoromo. You know that Funds does not want to deal with that Hagoromo jutsu. He's not trying to deal with that. Nice. Here we go, that's going to be his guard. Now we got him in a combo. Nice directional sub. Closing the gap again. Oof. Insta guard break into Kawaki. And block the chakra dash as well with the puppet. Nice directional sub. Dodge Hagoromo all together. Now we're going to throw out the lightning flicker. Just about curved him at the end. Okay, I see. Curved him again. You don't want to get hit by too many of those Funds. You don't want to get hit by too many of those. Nice, and that's going to be guard. Never mind, he subbed because he knew his card was done. There's so many perks of puppets that they have. Because they're not getting hit, they just don't get stunned. Like they can guard and chakra dash, for example. If they get a dash clash, they can do whatever. So puppets are very, very safe. And because Funds is very defensive and puppets are very safe with the 2 guards and everything like that, I can imagine it being complete nightmare trying to open up Funds. Nice. Ooh, nice dodge. If you hit that jutsu, that would have been really, really good for you. Nice. See, look. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. Yeah, Tamari got nerfed alongside Karen. I was waiting, not really see him any much. Right now, the most popular support I would probably say is Kabuto. Got a very, very good item set to why you see him on point. And good at interrupting as well. Good guard pressure, good zoning. He's kind of just alright. Again, I think that he is still a little bit overrated, I always say. But he's kind of just, you know, he does a lot for your team. Can pick up off the floor, adds debuffs to his jutsus. Is Rudy going to switch up his team? It looks like Rudy's going to switch up his team. I think that is 4-2. Just correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But I'm pretty sure it is now 4-2 to Funds. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nice. Okay, okay. Now Rudy's backed out his puppets now. Okay. We're gonna see some puppet mirrors. Grosh, you came to the right one. If you don't know, Grosh is also a puppet player, someone I used to teach as well. Pretty solid puppet player as well. Very respectable within the puppet community. I think he's also learnt from Jester Gambler and a bunch of other puppet players as well. So, you know, he's a very respectable E player. Ultimate Defense support with some levels. The best support in the game is Kakazu. Kakazu is a very strong support, but I don't know about best in the game. But it's not a shout that I feel like a lot of people would be angry at. Because Kakazu is pretty good. Very underused as well, actually, I would say. Not many people use Kakazu support. I guess he's kind of like a Last Naruto kind of support, but maybe with a bit more range. Those viable and do damage, but combo after them is a little the same, maybe. No, I think grabs are fine, to be honest. I think that grabs that you can convert do less damage is fine, hence why they nerfed the grab damage off of Kankuro and Minato. And then grabs that you can't convert off doing a lot of damage is also fine. I do feel like there are some grabs like Hans, for example, and Last Naruto that should probably do a little bit less. But I do think them doing a lot of damage is completely fine. Because in Pariah, like in Storm 4, there was no reason to grab at all. Unless you're playing Ino or... Unless you're playing Ino, Hanzo, PTS 1010 or a Life Hashirama, there was no reason to grab. Now, grabs have literally become embedded in your playstyle. So I generally feel like grabs are fine. Personally. It's just more of a balancing thing rather than take away this whole concept to them. A bit like supports. Nice, and we've got Fun securing that first round. That is the common theme of these matches. Fun secures the first round, and then it just comes down to if Rauly makes the comeback and secures the next two or not. That's kind of the common theme in these matches so far. But we got some Rasta. Like I said, it's Puppy Puppet, so it's going to be a very distant gameplay. Who's going to control the neutral the best? I know from what I know of puppets as well, as I did learn some puppets from Jester Gambler, obviously, and you know, being introduced to them from people. Chio is very aggressive, like her combos, like those like Sasori's parrots go crazy. They're on you, right? Kankuro, especially PTS Kankuro, still has that very good pressure, very aggressive. When Poison was playing puppets in Storm 4, he liked PTS Kankuro because of how aggressive he was. So both puppets are aggressive compared to like Sasori, who's a bit more zoney. So we're gonna see a lot of mash. But this is what we get to see. It's actually interesting because I don't think I've ever seen a puppet mirror in this game. Nice. Okay, we didn't go for a combo that time. Probably was scared of Kabuto. Broke his guard straight away. Had to sub that immediately. It looks like we're puppet mirrors. Like, because you're both kind of far away and close at the same time, it's like the puppet masters are both being pressured at the same time. So your movement within the puppet master and your movement within the puppet have to be A1, because you don't have the concept of, this is a regular character having to get close to me. No, their puppet is over there too. Both puppets are over there. Yo, what is good, puppet of Azrael? I feel like I've seen your name before. I feel like I've seen your name before. It's bugging me. It is very interesting. I believe that is 5-2 to Funds. Of the removal of Kunai Ninja move in this game. Doesn't bother me. A lot of people complain because they feel like, they can't move. But Kunai Ninja move was never utilized in competitive play anyways. People mostly, like, for example, I used it, you used it, Poison used it, yeah, cool. But if you see competitive sets especially, it wasn't really used that much. It's because it's so telegraphed. As soon as if someone ninja move kunais, every top player knows, just double dash. So in ninja move kunai, you double dash, you option select all the options. But it was cool. So if they pull it in, it's still a cool feature that we enjoyed, stuff like that. But some people had good ones, some people had bad ones. Like Ino had a really, really good ninja move kunai, and that's something that I would say specific to her being it viable. Something that Poison does a lot because she covers so much ground. Yours good, Sarasa. I just forget to change it. I literally just forget to change it, and I just like, oh, whatever. And there we go. We confirmed the first one from Funds yet again. I told you it's the common theme. Right now, Funds is pulling away within points, so Rauly has to somehow switch it up to go from there. I do think that if he played like a switch zoney play style, then it would help a lot. But maybe that is just not his style, which is completely fine. He did get off 2 rounds with his team, so it's not impossible, but Funds is somebody who his adaptation skills are really, really strong. He has really good adaptation skills. Nice. There's the Hagoromo closing in again. I see Rudy's gone with no puppets yet again. Maybe he feels like you can't really out puppet Funds. I mean, Funds is the best puppet master in connections to date. So, maybe Rudy's like, I can't be him in a puppet mirror. So, man's going to go with his anti-puppet team and then see what happens from there. The thing is with Rui is because he's not switching, he uses both his supports, and then it's kind of just Sarada, and just Sarada isn't enough. Like Sarada is very good against puppets, but just Sarada isn't enough. But he is setting pace as we speak. His subs are coming back, nice. So the poison is gonna tick as well, leaving him one shot. He gets hit by a stray anything, and he's done. Funds knows that as well, but he's very close to... Ooh, and that is it. As soon as the Agroma came up, I knew it was curtains. I knew it was curtains. I won't start my first attempt until you make it Arabic or Japanese for real. Don't worry, Sarasa. I will make it Japanese when I remember. If you remind me, I'll even change it on the date. Don't worry. Doesn't bother me at all. Nice block. Again, Fun's doing up his defense, his signature defense. Here we go. Nice kunai. Breaker's guard straight away. Chakra dash again. You gonna chakra dash again? Ooh, okay. Sneaky. Broke his guard. Into grab. He doesn't have a lot of chakra, so I'm guessing he's just gonna charge chakra here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, goes to the jutsu. Okay. Catch him ninja moving. Nice, close the gap, but Kabuto's gonna get in the way. Goes in for the grab as well. Might go for a jutsu here because he got the chakra for it. Yep. No conversion. Yep, that's what I thought. Nice counter. Yep, you can't get comfortably on that dash crash against puppets. They don't run that. Dash clash is their game. They want that. He's really good at stopping Rudy's chakra dashes as well. Like Rudy's trying to chakra dash and get in, and Funds just keeps putting up his bodyguards. Like no, leave. You can't no chakra dashing in my lanes. Nice. Nice. Straight into air combo. Thing is, Rudy isn't getting like completely dominated. Like he is putting up a fight and he is doing his thing. It's just Funds is just got that edge. Like he's actually just got that edge. And I feel like it's because his supports take so long to come back. Like I said, for me, I always feel like Shizui is one of the best characters to fight against puppets due to the fact that puppets cannot block the jutsu. Like the jutsu would just go through the puppet's guard straight to the puppet master. So I always thought that I always don't like feel like Shizui is a very good pick against puppets, but I think that Rudy's play style, something that Rudy is really good at, is getting in and applying that mash pressure. Like that's what he wants to do. He wants to apply that pressure that way. So I feel like that's why he's picking Hagoromo and characters like Lee, because he wants to go in and he wants to just completely mash you. Now, for Lee, in connections, I feel like mashing with certain, like PTS Naruto, PTS Lee, even older Lee, very good for mashing, guy. They're good for mashing, but it's like in a game where they've buffed neutral and they've nerfed the mashing, that's where it'll be a little bit hard and it is a bit laggy on my underspectator end. I don't think it's laggy for them though. Nice, straight into Jutsu. Wow. Jutsu confirm, and he gets a confirm as well. Oh no, he saw cover to come in as well, so he just decided to close the gap with his puppets. He's gonna go into there, going to grab, He's gonna Jutsu to make him waste a sub. Nice, nice. He's gonna break his guard. See, that's what I'm saying. Lee's really good at breaking his guard. Lee, ooh, nice art break pill. No, nice art break pill. It was hidden as well with the smoke. I think maybe he's getting a little bit of better success with Lee. Also, both of his supports are a bit shorter, I believe, as well. Like, Kawaki's Fireball will be on a shorter cooldown than Hagoromo's Lightning. So he'll be able to abuse that Fireball a lot more than that Lightning from Hagoromo. Even though Hagoromo's Jutsu, again, is a better Jutsu, but again, that's the balancing of the game. That is a long cooldown one. As soon as the spikes come out the floor, Kawaki's gone for about 5 years. Nice. Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying. He does a few combos and then he lets it go. Funz doesn't mind dropping a combo because he's happy to play the neutral game. That's what he cares about. Nice. Whiffs the grab. Ooh, nice jutsu as well. Catches him lacking. Oh, drops the combo though. That would have been his time. Nice paper bomb that just saved you from so much damage. Now he's got the speed pill. Now he's going to turn up. He took off the ankle weights. There we go. Straight into combo. Air combo as well. Ooh, nice. There we go. See, he can really abuse that Kawaki Fireball. Ooh, it's a bit choppy. Yeah, so Funds is because Puppet's defenses are really good because they're really safer than the average character due to the fact they can, for example, they can chakra dash and guard at the same time. Do you see what I mean? They can chakra dash and move at the same time. They can dash, clash, and still do whatever. So puppets are extremely safe. On top of that, they've got two different guards. They have the puppet guard and the puppet master guard. So the fact that Funz, also as a defensive player as he is, also playing puppets, being one of the safest characters in the game, it's going to be very, very hard to open up. Yep, it timed out. That means I need to make a new lobby. They need to let me know who won because I don't know why connections is like this, but yeah. But Funz is very defensive and puppets, I feel like, complement that defense because they've got so many things that enable that defensive playstyle. Rudy won? Alright, bet. Let me make a new lobby. So that would be 6-3. Alright. Alright, Rudy and Funz join up again while I change the score. There we go. I don't like how choppy it is. But anywho, currently got no subs apiece. And something I've realized is Funz is really good at reading when people sub. Because there are times where I'll just see him jump out the combo. Like he'll just jump out the combo and they'll sub. Keeping himself safe. He probably thought that he was gonna sub there to why he put off the nice counter. Straight into the air dash. Nice, paper bomb. He's gonna close the gap. Ooh, nice. The fact that you can stop your chakra dash in this game for puppets is big for puppets. Another reason why puppets are so good in this game now. Nice. Is it Fun stepping up his game? I know, no, sorry, Fun stepping up his game. Really did get a 2-stock last game. Why when they ended the game, but oh, there we go. This is Fun's time to put up damage. Added the poison tag as well, which works well with mashing as we speak too. Nice. Outbreak pill, nice. Oh, here we go. That's gonna add to pressure. Nice, nice. Dodge the outbreak pill with that, but gets caught by the grab. Has to sub that. He has to sub that one. Kawaki giving him the space he needs. Nice. Banging out the subs as well. Bow. And the strike back kills him, making Funz yet again get the first round. Right now, I checked the poll. And hold on a minute. And now Rudy's become the favorite. Before Funz was the favorite to win. Now I'm seeing Rudy on 52%. So maybe Rudy's doing something right for the people to be like, oh, Rudy might have this one. Nice. Over Choco Dash. And Rudy wants that sub. He wants that sub. I can see it in his gameplay. He wants that sub. But his subs came back now, so now you gotta start all over again. That's it. Breaks his guard as well. You gotta be careful. God damn. You ain't got much Shaka to convert, so he's probably just gonna charge right now. Nice. Oof. Breaks his guard altogether. Yep, and then the poison tag. See, with the mash playstyle, I feel like you almost need a poison tag. I feel like if you got a mashy playstyle, or you're playing anyone like Lee or anyone like that, you almost need a poison tag because rather than going for a reset, you can literally just play off of the poison tag and get off your damage that way. Oh my gosh, these grabs are killing him. He's gonna jutsu and he has to sub it. Oh, it sub trapped him because he directional subbed sideways, and that confirms the 2-stock. Because he directional sub to the right, he got hit by the explosion, so he still got converted. That would be 7-3 to Funz. Nice. Oof. I know Rauly doesn't want to sub because he wants to have that sub advantage. Now's a good time to abuse that sub advantage as well, caught him in a combo. But Funz doesn't want to give it to him. Funz would rather hold on to that sub because he knows that as soon as he loses it, it's a long day. So that's good patience. He did have the health bar to make up for it, but the poison star is ticking. But he is now going to steal that health lead. The healths are pretty even. They both get clipped as well, so the health stay even. Oh my gosh. The strike backs are strike back in this game. Oh, yep. Sub leaving him with a bit extra dash frames after that. Nice patience. He thought a counter was coming. Thing is, Lee's working out, I think, better for him as well. I would say over Sarada. Like, Lee has, yep, there we go, forcing him to sub with that ultimate. He said, if you're not going to sub, I'm going to make you sub. Even though Lee has less neutral than Sarada, Lee's actually working out better than Sarada because he's doubling down on the mash, if that makes sense. Like, he's just doubling down on it. He's just like, you know what? I'm good at mashing. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna send for you. Yep. Nice. With that jutsu, confirms the counter while still keeping the pressure because you can cancel it into mash, which is very nice. Here we go. Nice chakra dash clash. That's what I mean. Puppets, they want to force that chakra dash clash because the advantage is always theirs. Like, the options will always be in their favor. Don't tell me and knock me out again. I'll get upset. Go on. Tell me. I'll get upset. I'll get upset. Don't think if I will. Don't play with me. Oof, that upset third dragon came out. Spiked his momentum. Rudy's doing a lot better with this PTS leader. Doing a lot better with PTS Lee. I know for a fact that we're testing Fun's defense on this one. Fun's literally got to make perfect decisions because one wrong decision and Rudy will capitalize immediately. Rudy will capitalize. Nice. Oof, that's 2 subs. Oof, you don't want to get caught. Nice kunai. Drop the puppets. Nice upbreak pill. Ooh, coming to save him, yo. Nice counter. We're going in now. That was time. Here we go. Now that I think about it, I don't really see Funz lose that much in terms of like sets. I think the only person I've seen Funz lose to is Boro. I don't even think I've seen Funz and Chris fight. Maybe that's the next one. Funz and Chris. That'd be a good one. Score, well, the scores on the top is currently 7-3 to Funz. Heartbreak pill to break the guard. Oh, hold on. I know he didn't mean to backdash there because nobody would backdash. That's your counter. Now he's going to close the gap. Nice. Kawaki getting in the way. Yep, he had to sub that grab. He currently, he's got no subs now. The thing is, he's got no subs, but I know he doesn't want to chill back because, again, if you give Puppets that space, especially with the team where it's like you don't really got a neutral jutsu to pressure with, like, direct, you're going to have some trouble, and that jutsu confirms the round. I find it funny that when you kill somebody when they're downed, they stand up straight away and it just immediately goes into the next round. Oh, poison tag for a poison tag. Rauly said yeah, but oh no, he put the speed up as well. Hold on. Nice. That's what I'm saying. He's always able to guard, but that is his guard broken. So now his guard is reset. Nice counter. This is where he's going to mix up. He can either go for a dash again or he can go for a grab. Because if he grabbed, then he would have smoked that counter. There we go. Big counter again. Big counters from Rudy. Ooh, nice jutsu to answer that back. I feel like they sped up that jutsu in this game. I could be lying, but it just feels like they did. Straight in for the grab. He's going to do the jutsu to confirm. He's not going to capitalize. Oh, he does capitalize. Nice. There you go. Oof, nice dash stop. Then when you get hit by that counter, go straight into air combo. On the floor, chakra dash. He's not going to waste that sub. He's going to make you waste. I don't think that's a good idea just because you didn't have any subs to trade off with. So I feel like I would have kept in the combo a little bit longer before making him sub with the ultimate, maybe. And then he gets the strike bet into defeat. That is 8-3. So Funds is 2 away from victory. Whereas Rauly, he's got 7 wins to come back. Now he can come back. It's just something significant has to happen now. Something significant has to happen. Hey, if Fund wants a rematch, Chris, I got you. I got you lot covered. Don't even worry about that. Alright, so Rudy again with the team switch up. This time we're playing with Madara. Okay. So first it was Sarada, then it was Chio, then it was PTSD, and now it's Madara. I think that he's definitely going to awaken with Madara as well. I think he is definitely going to Awakening. And my guess is that he wants to play off of Madara's Jutsu because Madara's Jutsu teleports him straight next to him. So he can just teleport, get close, and then go from there. That would be my guess as to why he picked Madara. That and his Awakening. So we'll see. This is probably the most I've seen someone change characters in a set, actually. Most people in these sets tend to play with 1, maybe 2 teams. But really, he's a man of different characters. Nice, breaking the guard straight away. There you go. Yep, see, I told you. He's going to play off for that Awakening. I called it. I called it. He said, I ain't playing games. I'm playing off this Awakening. I called it. The only thing is that Awakening does not last as long as it does in Storm 4. So it's good when you have it, but remember we got scaling coming in. So the more you do, you're going to do less damage now. And it doesn't last as long. So even though the Awakening is still, like the neutral pressure is still overwhelming, you ain't got it for long and it's doing less damage than it was doing in Storm 4. So even though he hit him so much, note that his health didn't go down that much. Another way they tries to balance the game. So why Awakenings, in my opinion, aren't too bad anymore. Like they're usable. Nice. Breaking the guard. You have to be careful when you're jumping around puppets that will break that guard. That's another thing as well. Due to the fact that they made it so chakra dashes are actually the best way of breaking a guard, and puppets can actually dash spam a guard, it also buffs their offense because they can just keep dashing your guard. So they've also buffed puppets in that regard as well. Okay, trying to loop jutsus. Sneaky. Oof, that Kabuto came in heavy. Here we go, again with the Awakening. I bet. Oh, yep, this is the third Awakening of the set. I told you, Rudy's bringing out all the stops. He said, I'm winning one way or another. He said, I'm winning one way or another. He said, I don't care. Fun's got to step it up. And Fun's almost won that round as well, so it's not, you know. Here we go. Ft10z might have one of the best defense in the game, you know. Like, I know that he is with the puppets, but I generally feel like even if Ft10z wasn't to play puppets, his defense would be still really strong. Oof, the movement as well. Like, you see how he's positioning himself with the jumps. Like, he's just positioning himself so well. Nice. Paper bomb straight into strike back, making him waste that resource as well. Yep. He does not want him to awaken, but his puppet got knocked down. Yep. And he managed to get it off, and now it's a long day for Ft10z. Now it's a long day. He said, now it's a long day. Ft10z is like, get away from me. Get away. Nice. Nice. See, that's it. His awakening is almost finished, so he's not getting off too much damage, only some. Yep. Nice body hop defense. Ooh, I thought he was going to counter, you know. Yep, tag, poison tag into vehicle bomb, classic. And he gets the conversion. Okay. But tries the blue dash as well, which actually did work for him right there. Nice bait and the counter. Boom. Second counter. He said, come here right now. Don't run. Why are you running? Kawaki came in and shut down the whole yard. Kawaki came in and shut it all down. I know Rauly screaming at his subs again. So that is the match point for Ft10z. One more win for Ft10z, and that is it. In terms of util, yes, but remember the game mechanics won't support it. So even though the awakening is stronger, but in Storm 4, there's still, you can still instant guard break in Storm 4 with that awakening. Like, you're still able to instant guard break, but you won't have scaling. So now you'll be dealing more damage on top of that. So you don't have scaling anymore either, and you have it for longer. In this game, you can break the guard quickly, but now your combos will scale and you have it for less time. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nice straight combo. Big counters. Rauly's currently got no subs, but switched his team. Went back to his original team. Interesting. Maybe he didn't think it was gonna work. I mean, I don't know. Yep, that's gonna be his god. Straight into tilt, into combo time, and then paper bomb. Okay, he's actually doing better again. Every team that he's changed to, he does better, but then Ft10z gets the adaptation. And then, so he's gone back to this team, so maybe it thrown Ft10z off a bit. I don't know, generally. He is good with Hunter though, I must say. Oh. Big counters. And to the confirms. Oh my gosh. Carpenter's really good with Hunker. The fact that it can knock him down and it's a hard knockdown and then they just pick up. They can convert off of that jutsu, you know? Probably be good for Minato as well for that reason. Oof, that grab saved you. Making waste that sub. I didn't count. Our Ft10z answers back. Ft10z is 1 round away from winning this set. Welcome back, Rosie. Welcome back. Nice. Yep, here comes the confirmed. It's really good. Nice breaking his guard. Blocked the Kawaki Jutsu, but applied the poison tag, but hit the counter. Fans currently has no subs, but he took away 3 of Rudy's subs in rapid succession. Kicks to confirm. Yep, making a waste of sub. Rudy currently has no subs, so now if he gets caught, then that would be game over, and he gets caught, and he's gonna get saved. He doesn't get saved into air combo again, and it is looking like that is the end of Rudy. He just got his subs just in case, but can't see him doing it, and he has given up, giving funds the game set match that is 10-3 to funds. Funds undefeated on my channel. Ramen undefeated on my channel. Funds and Ramen are the 2 people that are undefeated on my channel right now. GG's to you both. It was good games to watch. It's just Funds edged it out. But it was good games to watch. Really did put up a fight. Really did come through and set pace. But Funds just proving why he is the best with puppets in connections. What you saying? You saying Funds versus Ramen? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're insinuating, Funds? Is that what you're insinuating? He said, "Yes, sir." Anyway, guys, just to reiterate what the upcoming battles. So again, on Tuesday we will have Sanin and Sarasa. Sarasa versus Sanin Slayer on Tuesday. We have a 2v2. Henry and Ramen versus Rage and Ryoko Sakura on Wednesday. And then we have on Friday, we have Sanin Slayer again versus Senpo. So we got 3 fights. 2 first to 10s, 1 2v2. Yeah, but I'm talking about on my channel specifically, Prosper. On my channel specifically, Chris hasn't played, so Chris still hasn't debuted on my channel. And Funds is undefeated, and Ramen is undefeated. But hopefully we have some new contenders. If Agent Sonic can pull up, that would be good. Chris can pull up, that would be good as well, and a few other people as well. And again, if you're interested in finding the undercard, add me on Discord. It is the same as my YouTube name, RJxHunterz, and then we can get you in some undercard fights, some first to 5s, and eventually if you get that title fight, then you can set pace. Yeah, it just finished, Wavy. It was 10-3 to Funds. Don't worry, the VOD will be up there, so if you want to watch the whole fight, the VOD will be up there. So you don't need to worry. So yeah, GG's to both players. We had 2 good sets. We had the undercard set versus Rosie and Sarav, which was good. Sarav was looking like he was going to make a clutch comeback, but it ended in 5-3. And then we had the title fight between Funds and Rauly, and Funds won that game 10-3. What is good, the mirrors? So who you got versus me then? Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry, Chris. I got someone for you. Well, not yet. Potentially. I'll let you know. I will let you know, Chris. But you're a strong one, so I gotta. Do you know what I mean? You're a strong one. So we shall see. Alright guys, well that will be the end of the stream. If you don't have any questions for me, ask them now or I'm ending the stream. I'll wait a little bit to see. It's true, you've not lost you only lost the undercard, but in terms of title fights, you and Sanin are technically undefeated. But if you lose on Tuesday, Sarasa, that's all I'm saying. If you lose on Tuesday, you can't let Sanin make that comeback again. I'm looking forward to you two's fight. I can't lie though. Yeah, Henry, you missed the set, but again, the VOD will be on my channel. So if you want to watch it, by all means, go back and watch the VOD. That is fine with me. Yo, what's good, RJ? What's good, Henry? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna bid you guys farewell then. For the people that just pulled up, again, watch the VOD since you missed it. It will be on my channel. By all means, enjoy. I shall see you guys later. Peace, sayonara, and adios.